What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron 4. This is the Kaiserreich mod. We're playing as Dominion of India. We just finished here. I skipped a little bit ahead in the series without recording, so we wouldn't have to sit around and just basically wait for this justification to finish out here on Nepal. And so we've got it. Let's go ahead and declare war here. And they're currently not part of a faction yet. Yeah, okay. So we can tell Purple Group then to go ahead and execute its offensive line order. Let's keep it going. Things that have changed since last episode, right? We finally got our new Black Prince Heavy Tank 3 here that's in production. And I've put that here with as many factories as possible. We did minimize and take a couple factories off of the Light Tank 3s here just because we've got a stockpile going there. And I'm actually starting with training now, finally. We did also build out some Churchill local patterns, which is the Heavy Tank 2s, just to get those going and stockpile a little bit there. I also took my other army group and split it into two generals and put it over here on this border here with National Protection Alliance to justify war against them. And so we're just kicking off that justification, but want to keep the wars going if at all possible. So let's go ahead and micro here and try to create a little pocket. Moving in here as well, and approaching Kathmandu. Now, someone had left a bunch of commentary on a couple previous episodes saying that Nepal was really tough, so I did not attack them sort of towards the beginning of the series, but I'm not really expecting this to be too tough of a task here for my Field Marshal with 53 divisions versus, I think they have, let's see, in between 26 and 61 divisions there, which are going to be pretty weak, I would suspect. Kathmandu has fallen. There we go. So Nepal, take all of your states, end my turn, and done. Cool. So, Nepal is no longer. Let's take Purple Group and actually have them come up against this line as well now. Because the alliance here has between 23 and 84 divisions. I've got Teal Group and Red Group both slated to make different pushes here, if at all possible. Let's go up to speed 5 as well while we're waiting for things to sort of kick off. Offensive line order here. I'm going to have them just sort of drive towards the back end of the country going this way. Integrate, restore as a consular. Puppet. Yeah, we want to integrate them. So, damn it, I'm going to lose that political power to do so. And so we're going to have to save up here. We are making 2.2 political power change per day, which will allow us to sort of get back to positive very soon, which will then unpause the justification here. Claims against Nepal then is finished, incorporating Burma. So I want to get some of these other ones, including the Deccan states here, in order to finish off the coring process to truly unify Dominion of India. Missing some chromium here now. So what do I want to plug these extra military factories into? Potentially close air support, potentially fighters as well. So actually, let's put you in the close air like that. And we are repairing out some infrastructure and military factory stuff here as well. Also building some new civilian factories because we're running lower. Yeah, so negative 20 now in political power, so that should be fixing itself here pretty quickly. A couple divisions were left behind there from Purple Group. Oh my goodness. We don't need this. Yeah, and so we've got a little bit of attrition happening as we march through the mountains over here. What's my current infrastructure situation looking like? Pretty damn good, actually. Let's see what's going on in the rest of the world here as well. Kingdom of Ukraine making a wild... making a wild run here through this slice of Russia. And Russia is being attacked from all sides there. Transamur here. Part of the co-prosperity sphere. Mongolia pushing in. Germany also pushing in. So Russia is going to be capitulating here pretty soon, I'm pretty sure. Here we go. Yeah. Russian state, 96% towards capitulation, so only 4% more needed before they finally collapse. Okay, I don't need to spend any additional political power because we finally got it to positive here, and so the justification is continuing. If I take a quick look, 28 days out of 185, so we've got about 2 months until this kicks off, August 18th of this year. So it is 1944. I've got my heavy tanks in training. Yep. Infantry equipment 3s. Only got 28 out of 160 tanks there. Black Prince is starting to go down towards this one and this one and this one. So those will get sort of distributed as time goes on. So we do need that chromium. We're going to buy that up. And yeah, that finally gets us to full resource production here with heavy tank 3s. So moving down here, we've got the 528. It's getting ready to come in. So making a little bit closer to 2 per day for those. All other production lines are pretty much up at their production efficiency caps. Close air support production suffering slightly there. We do have 814 of those in the bank. We did have the Air Force distributed here. So let's go ahead and pull these guys back, right? And what I want to do is put you guys in over here to help out with this invasion. We're bringing everything we got. So heavy fighter 2s, let's put in for 500 of you. Flexible line is done. 500 here. You're going to be distributed to southern China. Okay. Time for a new research. So you can see I've also started an excavation. It is 44, so let's get the new heavy cruisers in. Want to update those for the Navy. No naval stuff to worry about here for this fight. My Navy is currently 25 ships, so lots of cruisers coming out for us. I do eventually want to get a new battleship as well. And now you have Germany declaring war, or excuse me, Japan declaring war on Germany, so that's a big development. I'm imagining with Germany taking out Russia here at any moment that we're going to eventually, our faction will eventually end up going to war against Germany as well, probably later in the series, which will probably roll up from the south here. Bukhara is the new Russian capital. New Russian capital. Actually, I may actually pull this field marshal back because we are seeing a lot of attrition over here with my guys. So let's go ahead and pull them back over this way. We can always bring them back over if the generals are struggling. Let's get them out of there, just from a head count perspective. So they leave, and my other guys are decent now, so good. I don't even know if we're going to have any heavy tank divisions out for this fight when it actually occurs. In between 30 and 77 enemy divisions. They have no air force to speak of. Okay, so the fighters are in. Let's go ahead and put in for some close air support. We'll get 600 of you. Boom, and go like this, close air. They still have a decent range and will definitely help us get over the front lines there. Cool. So April 24th, we're at 70 days or so out of 185. We're going to keep that going. I finally got some good political power saved up. So let's take the Deccan states here next. Get cracking on that. Construction level 5 is also done. Let's take excavation 2. Eventually we could do some naval and air doctrines coming up. So these guys moving in nicely now. These other guys are pretty much set and ready to go. Let's delete this order and that order. Perfect. $1.47 million men, even with all of our new productions going on. So we're missing quite a bit of steel. Let's see, 60 to be exact. Buy 2 from you. Buy 1 from you. 1 from Ireland. I have 42 convoys in the bank. Trade again here. American Union State I can buy. I'm going to buy 1 full round from you. Australia. Kingdom of Italy. Whoops. Oh, Japan has a couple out on the market there. And we'll buy from German Middle Africa too. So we're finally back into positive there for steel. What does that leave us with for civilian factories? Actually pretty decent. Still full two full construction lines going. And then actually spilling into a 3rd line there. Good. I do want some more dockyards for additional convoys, so let's put in for a couple of these to follow. Leave you there and sort of turn these up. Need some more convoys for the late game stuff. That's what I'm thinking. How's that efficiency going on the heavy tanks now? 2.5 per day. So that was closer to 2 when we started the episode. Close air support 2s still coming out. Are these close air support 1s? The Bristol Bisley. Okay, that's the latest. So it is 44 here. We do need to update our fighters and our close air supports. 26 ships now. These guys are have just been chilling in the Arabian Sea. 4 heavy cruisers, 20 light cruisers, 2 destroyers that are old. A lot of those light cruisers are old as well. Political power still gaining for us there at over 1 per day. How much longer here? 45 out of 70 days on the Deccan states. We finished out the other cores. Still a resistance going on. So those cores still trying to come over for us. Steel from Britain is lacking a bit. That's okay. The lines are still full. We've completely upgraded our army with new infantry equipment levels, so that's good. Let's also train out some additional infantries. My standard ones here? Yeah. Ten at a time. Just pop out in the capital there of Delhi. So we'll get those going. Field another 100,000 men and overall troops or so. Want to gear up for the fight against Germany. We're eventually going to want to spread out to and take over the Ottomans there as well. We're also, let's see, we may end up taking on the Co-Prosperity Sphere eventually. No faction here still. Good. Everything else down here is going to be part of a faction. Phoenician government is driving southwards now. against the Middle Europa, so they're trying to take all of Vietnam and southern China. Elections for 1944. Liberal Party. Social Liberals. Social Democrats. Social Conservatives. It's my current party. We're going to keep it. We did have to spend 40 in political power to do that, but that's alright. We are actually getting... Ooh, Iraqi Republic declared war on the Ottomans. Syria declaring war on the Ottomans. So we've got some rebellions. The Great Arabian Revolt, yes. Be interested to see. I'd like to see Iraq and Syria become successful down here against the Ottomans. Peace conference is over, calculating the effects. So German Empire takes 65 states. Poland, Lithuanian Commonwealth is a thing. Wow, look at this. The Commonwealth has been a thing, rather. So them picking up additional territories there. Germany picking up much of Russia, Western Russia. Deccan States is now finished. Awesome. Alright, these claims are no, need claim, oh, bypass. Here we are. Let's get some more excavation going, so maximize out our resources, which will give us definitely more civilian factories as well. Dockyard's starting to produce out as well, so that's good news. So that's a big war that's over, so the game is running smooth, much more smoothly already. And just as I say that, we're sort of hung up on an autosave here. Come on. Alright, well, I don't know if we're going to get out of this hang up here, but we can go ahead and put a cut in. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and or comment if you've enjoyed my content. And make sure to check out my Patreon and Discord pages as well. We've got a little bit of a community going on the Discord there. That's been fun. So feel free to join up if you're interested. And we'll go ahead and catch you guys next time.